one instance in the book where you're speaking about being very real with this younger generation because they're so raw, they're so transparent, they have a whole Wikipedia of information in their brains. And at one point, I think it was a young girl that you may have mentored, and she was saying how she went down on a dude, and you were like, well, did he eat your pussy? And she looked at her friends like, no. And you were giving her a 101 on reciprocity.
Yes. I said, well, that's a very unequal relationship. That sounds very one-sided. And, well, you know, a lot of people, a lot of women do enjoy, you know, providing fellatio. For sure, there needs to be some cunnilingus, same time. Or not, or directly after or before. And I said, you know, and then ask him to eat your ass.
You did say that in the book.
I did. Yeah. And that's how we got to teach these kids. You got to really get them young and say, look, if you're going to be just offering blowjobs willy-nilly, there should be, you know, some pleasure that you experience in return. It's only fair.
Is there an age limit for this conversation? Like, what's the youngest you would go for this combo?
Well, if we're talking about sexual gratification, I'm not here to police anyone and give you the right age or wrong age.
Yeah.
I know people who lost their virginity in their 30s, and they were like, it sucked. I could have done this much earlier. And I know people who lost their virginity, you know, in their teens, and it was a beautiful experience. So I'm not here to offer any sort of insight as to when you should, you know, begin your sexual journey. But what I'm saying is whenever that is, whenever you are having consensual sexual relationships, there should be equal pleasure. And we're not just the vessel for someone else's pleasure. This should be a symbiotic relationship.
Reciprocity.
But wait a second. So if she gives the guy a blowjob, he goes down on her, she eats his ass. I mean, he eats her ass. Then does that mean she has to eat the man's butt?
I mean, if we're talking about, you know, equal time here, reciprocity.
Guys really aren't, at least the ones I know, ain't really into this.
That's what they say. That's what they're saying.
So
that's not what's happening.
How old were you when you first ate a butt?
Was it with the teddy bear?
The teddy bear. That teddy bear got it. From the rooter to the tutor, that teddy bear.
Lift up the furry tail.
I liberated him.
Don't move, bear.
Yes.
No matter what you
I'm enjoying this bear. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, it's all about equality. And a lot of times, especially women feel like, I'm going to lose him if I don't do X, Y, Z.
Right.
And there's never any thought to the woman having any expectation of enjoying sex. I'm just a vessel for somebody else's, you know, in sexual gratification. And we have to take that back. We have to demand, you know, equality everywhere.
Well, go ahead, Heather.
I'm just so lost because I want to know how a guy know he like his butt to be eaten out. Like how do you know that as a guy?
Nobody knows that. Women don't know either.
No, women don't know either.
OQ, chime in, OQ. OQ, chime in. Don't do that. Okay.
Stay away from my butt.
Yo, we all got the same butts. If a woman could like it, a man can't.
A man and woman's ass are two different
listen,
things.
there's a lot of people who will be like, oh, I don't go down on women, but yes, they do.
See that? I believe you.
Because they'll say it publicly, and you're like, baby, yeah, nice try, though. That was cute. I don't know what you're gaining by saying you don't go down on women, like, except you're eliminating a good chunk of your potential.
A lot of West Indian men say that.
They say it. It just doesn't, it's not the truth. They do it. They just don't want to talk about doing it. No one, for whatever, why is there shame? You guys liberate yourselves.
Just say it. Just admit it.
Just
admit it.
Say it, Sway.
How you want me to say it? Like,
you go down. I go down. I'm down. You can just say I'm down.
No, say I go down.
Hey, go down in the DL.
My name is Sway, and I go down.
Hey,
there you go.
There you go.
There you go.